Arcadian Vanguard presents the Wrestling News in your daily wrestling newscast for Tuesday, January 21st, 2025. Good morning, I'm Mike Sempervive. We begin today with Monday Night Raw, streamed live last night on Netflix from the American Airlines Center in Dallas. In the main event, Seth Rollins pinned Drew McIntyre. McIntyre attacked Rollins after the match, and Sami Zayn ran out to make the save, but wound up accidentally hitting Rollins with a haluva kick in the show-closing angle.
We should be on the same page, the same team. You're so damn selfish. You're so
Oh my goodness, Sami Zayn inadvertently caught Rollins.
McIntyre moves out of the way in the nick of time, and Sami Zayn did McIntyre's job for him.
An absolute terrible mistake for Sami Zayn. Is there going to be any kind of repercussions? I mean, Rollins is already in a bad place, and he was just kicked in the face by his friend. And McIntyre's loving it.
Earlier in the show, Zayn was confronted by Kevin Owens during an in-ring promo.
I know you'll win the Royal Rumble. You know why? Because I've got your back. I do. And I know I'm gonna walk out of the Royal Rumble as the WWE Champion because just like you had Roman's back, you've got my back, right? I mean, I just know it, dude. You're my best friend, and as my brother. If I need you, I know you'll be there.
Penta made his second Raw appearance, winning his match against Pete Dunne. During the show's opening, Nia Jax attacked Rhea Ripley while she was on her way to the building, prompting Ripley to later attack Jax following Jax's victory against Bayley. Ripley and Jax brawled, leading to Ripley challenging Jax to a match at Saturday night's main event. World Champion Gunther interrupted the promo segment of his Saturday night's main event opponent, Jey Uso, leading to a brawl that Uso got the better of. In other results, Damage Control beat Pure Fusion Collective, and Rey Mysterio defeated Kofi Kingston. New Day double-teamed Mysterio after the match until Joaquin Wilde and Cruz del Toro made the save. And in TNA wrestling news, PCO yesterday commented on his appearance on Sunday's The People vs. GCW pay-per-view event, in which he gave a shoot promo in which he was heavily critical of TNA and also smashed what appeared to be his TNA Digital Media Championship belt with a sledgehammer. PCO's contract was set to expire this week, and he had been scheduled to lose the title at the TNA TV tapings in San Antonio, but had reportedly been unhappy with the new management of the company following the departure of Scott D'Amore, in addition to the company's reported offer to re-sign him at a significantly lower pay rate. Sources within GCW later indicated that PCO's actions on the pay-per-view had not been approved in advance and that he acted on his own. Officials within TNA were reported to be furious over his actions, and it was pointed out that the company still retains the actual digital media belt and that the belt PCO smashed was only a replica. And before we leave you today, we'd like to remind you that however you consume your content, you can find the wrestling news 24 hours a day and 7 days a week across social media. On Twitter, follow us at Wrestling News AV. Our Facebook page is also Wrestling News AV. The Wrestling News can also be found on the Arcadian Vanguard YouTube page. And for those who utilize Amazon Echo devices, just tell Alexa to play the Wrestling News podcast. And remember to make sure you add podcast at the end. Once again, for daily updates, breaking news, and more, follow the Wrestling News across social media. And that's the news for today. If anything happens, we will be here to tell you about it. No clickbait, no paywall, just the Wrestling News. The Wrestling News is a division of Arcadian Vanguard, and the Wrestling Newscast is a production of the Arcadian Vanguard Podcast Network.